Hi guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the MelodySusie One Step Gel. They actually have two collections. I will link them both down below. You can order these on Amazon. I also believe that there's a MelodySusie website, which is right here, and you can also pick it up there. So there are 6 colors in each collection. This is more of the pastel collection. So there's the names. On the bottles themselves, there's actually just numbers. So when I'm showing you the swatches, I'll put the names below so you guys can see it. I'm going to go ahead and open this, but it does give you a bunch of information on the back as well. Now, because these are one-step gels, you do not need a base or a top coat. It does say that you can use it if you like, but it is not necessary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. I'm going to do swatches of each of them. I'll show you each of the colors, and then at the end of the video, I'll show you actually applying to my nails so you get a feel for the consistency and how it applies and everything. And what I'm going to do for each of the swatches, I'm going to apply 2 coats like I normally would any other, and we'll see what kind of coverage we get there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and run through the colors. This is color number 1, and it's a beautiful pale blue. And like I said before, there's nothing else on the bottle that indicates the color aside from the little sticker on the top. And then number 2, which is this beautiful kind of corally color. Number 3, which is a beautiful yellow, and I will say it's swatched lighter than what the sticker shows, but I personally like this color better. And you can see all of them have been opaque with 2 coats, and that was the same for applying it on my nails. And this is number 4, beautiful pale pink. And then number 5, which is what I have on my nails right now, which is just a beautiful lavender color. And then number 6, which is a teal. So a couple things that I will note about the polishes. One, they are a little bit thicker than your traditional gel polish, but I believe that's because they're so opaque and they are that one-step gel. All of them applied opaque with 2 layers. The first layer was a little bit streaky, second layer was fine, covered everything up. Another thing that I will note when you're doing the actual application, if you leave any brush strokes in your polish and you cure it that way, it will stay that way because you don't have a top coat that's going over it to kind of help blend that. So just give it a few seconds before you pop it into the light. Not a big deal, just so it kind of soft levels. All of the colors performed really well. There was a little bit of a smell, but not really bad. I know people always ask me about the scent of things, so this did have a little bit of a scent, but nothing terrible. Overall, I'm really pleased with them. Also, the other thing I will note is there's more product in these than your traditional nail polish. So let's say on this one, this DIY or Die Hard Nails, there's 10 milliliters. On these ones, you're getting 12, so you're actually getting more product. So I will leave all the links down below for you guys if you are interested in this set. I believe for the price it's a really good deal. You get 6 polishes for 25 bucks, which when you break it down turns out to be a good deal. Also, you're saving time because you don't have to put a base coat, you don't have to put a top coat. It's shiny as soon as you apply it. This is with no top coat whatsoever, you know, just 2 coats of polish. I cannot speak to the longevity of this because obviously this is my first impression. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint my toenails with this polish, and then I will update later on in the description as to how long it lasted before I ended up taking it off. This is a soakable polish. On the back here they give you instructions. It says that it soaks off in about 10 minutes using foil and acetone. Also, they do recommend that you shake the bottle prior to using it, and it is a 2-minute cure in a UV and 30 seconds in an LED, and that's what I used today, was a 12-watt LED. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I wanted to say thank you to MelodySusie for sending me these for review. And again, check out the description for all the links. Thank you for watching.